Now, Bob.
Yeah. Now,
how did NBC embarrass themselves?
I want to open this up for a wide discussion because it's interesting to me. Sometimes the way the world turns.
Oh, was it because they did that Joey show, the spinoff from Friends?
Well, I guess over the years, NBC may have embarrassed themselves in many ways. But we'll open this up to discussion, 8340937. If you're interested and you have a take on it. Now, this comes from Sports Illustrated, which I think still carries a little bit of clout.
I didn't know that they were still
the swimsuit edition.
Even a thing.
Chewy.
Once they stopped
They're
selling...
more than just a swimsuit.
Once they stopped selling the sneaker phone and the football phone for subscriptions, I thought they were done.
No. They are still the number one name in sports journalism.
Oh, really? Who's ESPN? Where are they?
Who's on the cover?
Jimmy Traina.
What about Barstool?
One of the journalists.
What about Outkick?
For Sports Illustrated said that he was looking for a good headline for this story, but the headline is basically NBC embarrassed itself with the Chiefs Jet broadcast, which was, I think, Monday night. The broadcast of the Chiefs Jets was hard to stomach for a legitimate NFL fan.
Okay.
If you aren't a football fan and just tuned in for the spectacle, then NBC did a good job. But if you cared about the football game, which, by the way, a quarterback and a coach probably had their jobs on the line. There was a lot at stake. You were treated to a rough 3 hours. There's a fine line between having fun with something and going overboard and it becoming cringe.
Oh, is this going to be...
NBC was beyond cringe.
Okay.
He says. Go ahead. Yeah.
Is this Taylor Swift tie-in? Is that where he's headed?
And not just with the Taylor Swift nonsense. If NBC wanted to do 3 hours of Taylor Swift during the pregame show, fine. Nobody cares about NBC's pregame show. But then the actual game finally started, and the first thing the broadcast did was have poor Mike Tirico. Is that his name? One of the broadcasters.
I like Mike Tirico, yeah.
Welcome the Swifties to the broadcast. The second thing they did was have the sideline reporter, Melissa Stark, give us a report on Swift and Aaron Rodgers, two people who weren't playing in the game and had absolutely nothing to do with it. So NBC made it clear from the beginning that it was going for full spectacle, and full spectacle we got with numerous... full spectacle is what we got, and then it cuts off. Oh, with numerous camera shots of Swift and Rodgers.
Okay.
So, we'll shoot it around the room.
Wait, he's saying that they didn't take grown men professional sports seriously? Is that what
I don't know. I know you're not an NFL fan, and I'm not.
I still love watching football.
I watch it more this year than ever because of that stupid, what's his name?
Dr. Hot Dog.
Dr. Hot Dog. He's not stupid, but he's got me kind of interested in the...
Sawyer has done a very good job of giving us some of the sideshow stories that are fun to watch, which makes it more interesting for guys like you and me who usually, I'm more into college ball, but now I've started watching some of the NFL games because Sawyer's got me.
Because I want the soap operas. I want to know what's going on with the Karate Kid and what's happening with Aaron Rodgers.
Who's the Karate Kid?
I don't want to know who they're damning, though.
Quarterback that I don't know. It's a replacement quarterback that he keeps calling the Karate Kid.
No, he was the original quarterback of the Jets.
The Jets.
He was the starter for a season or two. And then when Aaron came in, they were like, listen, you can learn from the best. You're probably going to start sometime in 2025, but you're going to have to take a second seat.
Or Aaron could rip his Achilles on the way out
of the field. And then you're tossed back in.
Yeah.
You're tossed into the fire. So he got thrown back into the fire after being told he's not going to be a starter after he was a starter.
But why do you call him the Karate Kid?
Because for the first few games and during the preseason, he wore a white...
T-shirt kind of headband thing?
Yeah.
Does anyone else call him the Karate Kid or just you?
No, he's been called the Karate Kid by a lot of people.
Who are these lot of people? Like Taylor Swift call him the Karate Kid?
I don't know. I've read it somewhere. I heard it somewhere.
I don't know. You're putting me on. I don't even know.
He wore a white, what do you call that?
Headband.
Yeah, headband, I guess. But with a bow in the back. And you could see it out the back of his helmet. He's just misguided, that's all. He has some kind of longer floppy hair that he was trying to
So
contain.
The complaint is that...
He's since cut it. And Monday night, he did not wear the Karate Kid look.
And the complaint is that that the Taylor Swift thing is
too much of a distraction, I guess.
A distraction from what? I don't understand how
good old football.
I don't understand how he's saying it's too much spectacle. As it is, there's fireworks, there's dun 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 dun. Everybody comes out of the tunnels. It's all spectacle. The entire thing is spectacle. Are they saying, well, no, we only like our chosen amount of spectacle,
right.
but we don't. I would like to gatekeep what spectacle is allowed and disallowed there. I mean, when somebody scores a touchdown,
I think he's saying that's non-football spectacle. What does it matter who's dating who, and why should they cut to shots?
What does it matter what dance is going to be done in the end zone? It's all entertainment. Does this writer think that football's real? It's still real to me, damn it!
All of this is in the NFL script.
What's a caller got?
Are you saying it's scripted?
Yeah. Let's take a.
Probably was Monday night. Seems like it was scripted Monday night.
Let's take a call from a sports expert, sexier than Aaron Andrews. So, Mr. Sawyer Stahl.
What's up, Sawyer?
Hey, what's up? I was just, trying to fix a fence here at this school. They took away my whippet cave, so I can't really have fun anymore.
Sorry.
And,
God.
It's horrible. But what's almost worse is who wrote this article? Where'd you find this, Bobo?
Sports Illustrated. You've heard of it?
It used to be a magazine.
Yeah.
Magazines were those things that you and your friends used to find in the woods that had naked girls in them. Remember those?
Yeah, now it's just softcore porn. I swear they do multiple swimsuit editions a year.
Jimmy Traina.
Those fellas are peddling smut and clearly not watching. Sunday night was a great game. I mean, I had money on the Chiefs, and they made me sweat till the very last possession.
Hey, man, the Karate Kid looked pretty good for a quarter or two.
I know. He may have saved his career for one more week, too. That's what I'm thinking.
Who does Karate Kid face this week?
The worst defense in the NFL, the Denver Broncos.
All right, so we have a chance for a win.
You say worst defense, but a lot of Chicago Bears fans think that they think differently right now.
That is true. The Bears did blow it to the Broncos this week, but I mean, a team hung 70 points on the Broncos. That's unheard of.
Yeah. Is there any? Do you believe that dating should be, dating news should be left out of the NFL, and shots of pop stars?
I don't want my guys to get their rocks off, dude. Come on now.
All right.
Yeah. Keeps them healthy.
So, hey, this seems... wouldn't you agree that the entire... I mean, I know that you love it. It's your whole Sunday every Sunday, and it's your Thursday, and it's your Monday, and it's how you make a living is betting on these games.
And I scout on Saturdays.
But it is spectacle, right? All of it's spectacle?
Yeah. Yeah. They have Pepsi sponsor a halftime show once a year that takes up like 30 minutes.
Thank you. That's a great point that I didn't even think of. All right.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? You boys have inspired me. I'm going to do a list of top 10 hottest NFL girlfriends this Friday. Look for it.
All right.
Excellent. We have and we have special hot dogs that are going to be here. Now, do me a favor and pull your shorts up a little more for these moms who are dropping these kids off at this very expensive private school.
Man, they already dropped them off. So I'm going to try to get nice and sweaty by the time they pick up. That's for sure.
All right. You do that. Tell them hi for us.
Does he stand out on the sidewalk
Friday?
The pickup, and
he said all these like super rich moms give him eyes because they got rich husbands, but their husbands are probably boring because they're making all that money,
right?
And he's out there sweating with that shovel and digging post holes and stuff like that out there, and he gets a little smiles from the ladies.
No, you're right. He's right. I mean, how can Sports Illustrated criticize this when they do that swimsuit issue every year? Every year, right? That's a distraction.
Who's on the phone?
I'm glad it's
not a spectacle.
I don't watch NFL, so I'm glad. I don't even care that it's happening. But once they start adding Taylor Swift to Sopranos reruns or something, then I'm gonna.
Then you'll have a problem.
Up in arms, Morgan.
Hey. Hi guys.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning. So I want to know, the point of the game is to get viewers, right?
Right.
Well, which gets advertisers, which it's a vicious circle.
Yeah, and there were more viewers to that game.
Why do you think we talk about Taylor Swift so much?
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the same game.
So they because I heard that that they had 2 million more viewers for that game, because it was like, I read that stat online, so I haven't checked that, but I presume because it was by a news source.
Doesn't matter. So, we're on radio. You can make up anything you want to.
Okay, well, yeah, but guess what? So they'll keep doing it because they create money.
Correct.
And then I imagine, I don't watch football, boys, so I don't know anything about it.
Okay, first of all, we're not boys, we're men. Okay,
men.
We're
okay, men. Okay,
we're
men. I don't watch football.
hard-throbbing men, Morgan.
Obviously, I saw y'all live. Duh, like you can't get that past me.
We're turgid men. And
exactly.
Yeah. So you're saying, go ahead.
Oh no! What I was gonna say is, like, I've heard that the Chiefs are pretty damn good, and like they won the Super Bowl last year, so I imagine they might repeat it. So I guarantee that they are going to try to get her in the Super Bowl, not perform, but just to get all that extra ad revenue.
Right.
That's all they care about, the money.
Yes, but sports, like video games and like so many other things, has gatekeepers, and people are like, no, they're purists. The game is supposed to be this way. It can't be that way. And it is really bothering a bunch of dudes right now that anything's being
that they are being catered to?
Well, I think that might
that really sucks.
Well, you have to remember, Morgan, not being catered to is new for a lot of us. I mean, it's how you've lived your life, but it kind of sucks for us.
Well, what if Macho Man Randy Savage popped up in the Lifetime movie you were watching?
Right.
You cool with that?
I actually wanted to go as Macho Man Randy Savage for Halloween this year, and I'm not. So I would have actually dug that. So thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Morgan.
That's my Ben. Have a good one.
So to put it in perspective, 27 million viewers for that game. The biggest games on Sunday will get up to 25 million. So there's
an extra 2 million. That's what she was saying.
Yeah,
so
but
it's an
the
extra
Super
10%.
Bowl gets 100 million. So it's not like even encroaching into that territory.
But
so it wasn't that much of a net gain. Maybe for Monday night it was.
No, it wasn't a Monday night. It was a Sunday night game.
Sunday night.
If we increased our cume on this show by 10%,
yeah, I
guarantee you we would get another Lucite or acrylic award in here.
I don't know if we have the room, to be honest with you.
That's true. We have any more callers, or was that it? We just got two.
We do have one more.
Let's take it.
I don't even. Is Splendora?
That's a sweetener, isn't it?
I think so. Hey, caller, what's up? It might not even be a person. It might
Splendora.
The long, never-ending silence of Splendora.
The caller ID says Splendora?
No, I think, is that a town? Because it says Splendora, Texas.
Oh, I guess that would be a town then.
Well, I guess they don't have any radio or cell phone towers.
No, they just don't have speakers in there. They don't have a microphone in their phone out there.
Press a button to communicate with us for yes. Yeah. Are you there?
That's one of those towns where you have to call a woman like Sarah, and she has to.
That's what happened.
She's got to plug. Would you call Fleetwood 975, please, Sarah?
Fleetwood 975. What can we do for you? All right, there.
All right. You guys want the spectacle? We're all doomed. Life on this planet as we know it is over.